Hey guys, welcome to Full Circle with Zah. I know some of you call me Sizagela, but Zah is also quite fine. Today I actually wanted to talk about a subject that it may feel sensitive to some of us, but it comes from a good place because this person and I are still in each other's lives. But it talks about just the experiences you have when you are raised in a multicultural environment or a mixed race environment. And it has to do with recognizing, affirming, and naming blackness. She's an old girlfriend of mine, and we're talking about race in general. It was even before George Floyd or any of these other Black Lives Matter things we have seen unfold this year and years prior. And in a well-intentioned way, she actually said to me, "But my friend, when I look at you, I don't see color, I don't see black." And I paused, not because this is the first time I've heard a white friend say that to me, but because this was the first time I felt compelled to turn that into a teaching moment. And I'm also very aware that sometimes I can come across as deep, because that's what happens when you're a thinker. You just don't let things go. You don't have empty conversations or small talk. And I said to her, I understand your intention. What you are intending to communicate is that even though I am black, it does not determine how you treat me. It also doesn't determine how you evaluate my life compared to yours. But when I, as a black person, hear you say to me that you don't see color, I am hearing you say you don't see me, because I am black and I am a woman, and I want you to see that and acknowledge it and name it. The danger with not naming these things or circling around these elements that form a huge part of my identity is that we never get to talk about it. Calling me black doesn't make you racist. Treating me differently on account of my race or my gender is what makes you racist. So it took her a minute to fully understand what I was talking about, but we've since had ongoing conversations about naming things, because as a black person who was raised in this country being South Africa, but in all other places around the world where there is a racialized history, there's a clear sense and desire to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be affirmed. So when a white friend says they don't see color, what they're actually doing is contributing to my erasure. And I needed that to stop. Why am I sharing this today? I'm sharing it because even though I'm speaking about race, it could also be about gender, it could be about class, it could be about anything that is different from your own lived experience. Rather than sugarcoat the conversations that we think will start difficult tensions, I think we're better off just having those conversations amongst us as friends, because when we teach each other things we know, we help each other grow, and we create a safe space where even I can come and ask you questions that some are quite silly. I remember growing up and somebody would say to me, "White people don't bathe, they only shower once a week." I'm like, what kind of nonsense is that? But when you've had the benefit of sitting and asking your white friends, do you really bath, do you really shower once a week, and everybody can just chuckle about it. So here is my offer. My offer is a gentle provocation that says, let us lean into those things that make us uncomfortable. Let's invest in our own growth by asking those questions. And it is the nature of your question and the spirit with which you ask those questions that will enable learning and growing, and hopefully deepen the connection with the people you have in your life, whether those are your blood relatives or your social relatives. So until next time, as always, I wish you clarity, just so that you can start to look in those corners of your own mind about conversations you've been avoiding, and then the courage to find the words to articulate and ask those questions that will deepen your growth and your understanding. Until next time, namaste.